Oh, say does that star-spangled...
Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. And it's Duran in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Giddey, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Dosunmu's shot is off. Here's Ivy. Here's Duran. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that. He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Sinks the triple.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic down low. Duran's on him. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Harris. This one for three. Detroit with the rebound.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
For three. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Buzelis. Cunningham against Giddey. Here's Buzelis. No good from outside. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Duran. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Well, he beat everyone to the ball that time.
And again, Chicago, no good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Cunningham for three. Bulls trail by 8. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Cunningham for three. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And stolen by Ivy. 3-on-3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Buzelis, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu. .56 seconds left in the first quarter. White, good.
A volume three-point shooter. You have to expect White to connect on those looks from the outside.
Robinson finds Jones, and That's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And it's Vucevic missing. Detroit leading by 5. From deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Giddey. Guarded closely. A steal. And they're running. Lets it go with a 3. And that one is off. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Pistons ahead, leading by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Howland in a power forward position.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Jones looking for an opening. There's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Pistons leading by 6. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-star.
Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Giddey, no one around him. And the Bulls with another miss.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him. Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Jones, no luck. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Herter. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in for Jones. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. No good. That would have tied it. Ivy on the wing from outside the arc. That shot, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Going inside, Dosunmu's shot's good. Dosunmu's got his second bucket of the night.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Thompson outside. He tries for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bulls have gotten under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. there's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Bulls making a switch here. Lights checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Harris LeVert comes in for Ivy. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Cunningham left side. Over Giddey. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And they're starting off the season against this Detroit team.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Took him no time at all on that one. LeVert's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Pass to Dosunmu. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. White, wide open. He fires. And that one's on target from the wing.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Shot's good by Duren.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Well, fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have locker rooms when he played. He was shooting it.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
As the half went on, you could see they were forcing shots, rushing things.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. So they take the lead. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Vucevic, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Cunningham, and again, Cunningham missing. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Deflects the pass. Giddey with it, now defended by Cunningham. Giddey, no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And another turnover here by Detroit. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fit. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Pistons.
And the distribution there showing a lot of three-point attempts. And not that it's a bad thing, but we'll see if they can continue at this rate.
White the pass to Vucevic. Buzelis, no one around him. Buries it from 3-point range. Buzelis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Robinson on the wing. Shoots from the corner. It's hauled in by the Bulls. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way. And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to Buzelis. The 3. Rebound, Detroit. There's 1:40 left in the third. Robinson for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Now Buzelis. Giddey finds Vucevic. Out left to the wing. The 3. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Chicago, going with an almost entirely new grouping. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Jones. Ivy's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Marcus Sasser. For 3, Harris gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 9.
And that last shot just bothered Harris. He was compelled to go back at him.
And here's Herter outside. Rebound by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
LeVert kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Out to the right wing. Here's Holland. His three-pointers off the mark. Bulls leading by 3. Here's White. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Stewart. For 3, Harris hands it from downtown. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of...
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold...
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Karis LeVert is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Clinton in at the 4 spot.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
In the corner, it's Robinson to take the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jones finds Herter. LeVert brings the double team. A 3-ball. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson misses. Chicago leading. Jones with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Smith with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Collins wide open, he fires. And the Bulls another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Vucevic check in for Zach Collins. A different look here for Detroit. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And a big reason their team is down, the 3-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Vucevic finds Herter. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Pass to Reed. Here's Ivy. Crane from outside.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. The lead is 2. Ah, it's good!
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Cleared away by Jones. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The shot is good!
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pistons trail by 6. Now Ivy, beyond the arc, buries the deep ball.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Changes for Chicago. Cruz Ellis is checked in for Jalen Smith. Dosumu comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Giddey fires. It's good.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Now Duran. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here they come. White throws it down. What an assist!
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
A three-pointer. Good.
Well, Cunningham has been the man in these situations as long as we can remember.
Now Giddey. Right outside. Here's Giddey. And here's White. Lock at 6. Vucevic a screen on Robinson. Kobe White. Off target from outside. Pistons trailed by 5. Duran down low. Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Detroit's gone 4 of 6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Now Duran. Robinson. And there's the 3.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
They're smart move.
White outside. And they come back with a 3 of their own.
Oh, you can tell White wanted that one, and he delivered.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer, looking to tie it up with a big triple.
And let's see what they draw up.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
At the line for the Bulls.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout call, the Pistons. They're behind by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Thompson fires. No good. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
So the Bulls win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it for the first game of the